Hey there, Robert. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Robert? Ro- Robert, please type if you can hear me. All right. Awesome. Cool. We are going to get started. How are you? How is everybody? We are back. This is Lightning Rod Collectibles Live. You're watching episode number 509. We were off Facebook for quite some time, and we were on Whatnot for a while with varying degrees of success, and it was all over the place. But now we are back, and we are going to do some damage. Do you hear me? Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what we've got going on. What you're going to see on today's show. You're going to see things like, wish I had a drum roll. You know what a drum roll sounds like. Just make it up in your head. You're watching Lightning Rod Collectibles Live, and here are the items that are going to be up for grabs. Like this one. This is a Power Records Brooklyn Records set, number PR13, Fantastic Four, The Way It Began. Robert went to a German festival. Wow. I'd love that. That sounds so cool. Love me some German cuisine. This book, right now I'm just showing you everything before we get started. This is the comic book reprint of Fantastic Four, Volume 1, number 126, published by Marvel in September of 1972. Power Records took that story and recorded it to a 45 RPM vinyl that's included inside with voiceovers, sound effects, and a music soundtrack that you can read along with the story as you listen. I love these things. They should bring them back. They really should. This was published by Power Records in 1974. The grade range, that is including the vinyl inside, 6.5 fine plus to 7.0 fine, very fine condition. It's worth a $40 value. We're going to open the bidding on this at $25. When you see something that you're interested in, say, Mike, stop and let's do that one. We can start at any one of these you want. We've got several slabs tonight, too. Oh, this is so cool. The Incredible Hulk pop-up book. The Hulk versus the Circus of Crime. Digest size. It's a hardcover children's pop-up book. It's a cool collectible with the original story of the Hulk versus the Ringmaster and his Circus of Crime. You've got Herb Trimpe, Mike Esposito, Frank Giacoya, John Romita Sr., and Louise Severin having worked on this. This was published in 1982. The grade range on this is pretty good, 9.2 near mint minus to 9.4 near mint condition. then the market value is worth $30. We are going to open the bidding on that at $16. Spider-Man Volume 3, issue number 17. So at legacy numbering, this is Spider-Man number 163. It's got an Humberto Ramos top secret spoiler variant cover. And this issue heralds the first appearance of Spider-Boy. Published in June 2023, it's a 9.8 to 9.9 estimated grade. It's worth about $75 now, if you can still find it, but you can find it here. This is going to open the bidding at $30. We have Star Slayer, Volume 1, Number 1, with the story, art, and cover by creator Mike Grell. Back in February of 1982, when this was published, features the first appearance and origin of the main character, Torrin McQuillan, who becomes Star Slayer in this issue. This also marks the first house ad appearances of Dave Stevens, the Rocketeer, and Neil Adams' Miss Missing. This book right now is a $25 value. We're opening the bidding at $18. A twofer. We've got a twofer here. Terminator Volume 1, Number 1, and Terminator One Shot Number 1. First, both of these are from Dark Horse Comics. Second, the art is awesome. The Terminator Number 1 is by Chris Warner, and the one-shot issue is by Matt Wagner. Opening bid on this is $5. How about this? Batman Spawn, number 1L, CGC 9.8, near mint condition, certified 9.8 by CGC. This is a black and white variant cover edition by Jason Fabok. We're going to start the bidding on this one at $40. What else can I show you? Oh, lots of stuff. Cosmic Ghost Rider, Volume 1, Number 1, Retailer Incentive, RI. And opening the bidding on that at $12. It's a 1 in 25 ratio retailer incentive copy. The amazing Spider-Man Volume 4, Number 1B. This is the Impact variant cover. Artwork by Mike Del. This cover is paying homage to the album by A Tribe Called Quest. We'll open the bidding on that at $35. We had a twofer with the Terminators. This is a complete 7-issue set. Fear Itself by Matt Fraction, Stuart Immonen, and Wade Von Grawbadger. I love that art team of Immonen and on Raw Badger. I will follow them anywhere they go. This was such a great series. Opening bid for the entire 7-issue set is $20. $20. 20 ducats. Rescue #1 from Volume 1. Pepper Potts dons the armor. Awesome issue. Opening bid's $4. Ah, look at that. Demon Days. X-Men #1. CGC 9.8. Near mint. Art and cover by Peach Momoko. $40 opening bid. Major X Volume 1. #1 retailer incentive. This book is currently a $75 value. We're starting it at $40. Art by Rob Liefeld. It is a 1 in 25 ratio retailer's incentive with a cover by Will Fortasio. The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, #259B. After being connected to the alien symbiote costume, this is the first issue that Spidey returns to the original red and blue costume. Plus, this issue features the origin of Mary Jane Watson and appearances by the Hobgoblin and the Rose. Great issue. Starting at $12 opening bid. Black Lightning, Volume 1, #1. This is a hard to find one. This is a key issue. First appearance and origin of Black Lightning, Jefferson Pierce, and the first appearance of the main villain, Tobias Whale. This is a $75 value. We're starting it at $50. Star Wars Hidden Empire, focusing on Darth Vader and his castle on the planet Mustafar. Great issue. This is Hidden Empire #1, Sin A. This is the Syndicate exclusive Eric Giss trade dress variant cover, limited to 3,000 copies. Right now, it's valued at $34. The opening bid is $20. How about this one? Our Man, Volume 1, #48. It's actually #48. I believe it's #48B. It is the newsstand edition. CGC certified 9.4, near mint condition. There's our theme song. By Chris Claremont, art by John Byrne and Dan Green. It's a key because it is the first meeting between Luke Cage and Iron Fist. It's a $100 value minimum, starting it at $65. How do you like some of this stuff so far? It's pretty good. It's decent, isn't it? You ain't seen nothing yet. 2000 Ghost Rider. How about this one? Anybody remember Boom? Friends of Old Marvel. A fanzine created by Marvel for the Marvel fans. This magazine is the All Avengers issue. We have artwork by John Buscema and Dave Cockerman side. This will start at $12. Look at this one. Adventures of Superman. John Kent, #1, RIC. This is the third retailer incentive issue for this numbering. This is a 1 in 100 ratio retailer's incentive copy of Dan Mora Design Spot, Design Spot Gloss variant cover. It's worth $150 right now, probably higher. We're starting it at 100. Ah, one of my favorites, Manhunter by Archie Goodwin and Walt Simonson. Pretty cool line so far, isn't it? Yes, I agree. Carl Van Landingham has joined us. Welcome, Carl. Long time no see, my friend. Mary Jane and Black Cat, number 2, Sin B. Another syndicate exclusive as a Virgin variant covered balloon by covered by artist Romina Jones. Really, really cool. $20 opening bid. Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 7, number 22, RI. Retailer incentive, a 1 in 25 ratio. Featuring a Chris Pachalo cover, $15 opening bid. Love me this one. Astonishing Tales, Volume 1, number 1, CGC 9.2, Payment Minus, featuring Dr. Doom and Kazar. The, the Kazar story art is by Jack Kirby, and Dr. Doom was drawn by Wally Wood. Oh, it's awesome. This is at least $150 to $200 value range. We're starting it at 100. It is so cool. Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo, final issue. This is number 7, RI. It's the retailer incentive copy at 1 in 25 ratio. Retailer's incentive. A John Boy Myers cover. $18 opening bid on that. How about this one? The New Teen Titans, Volume 1, number 26. It's a key issue. First appearance of Terra, who wound up betraying the team because it was discovered she was working for Stroke. Great issue. Classic. George Perez, $20 opening bid. Adventures of Superman, John Kent, number 1. This is another retailer incentive. It's a foil cover, a 1 in 50 ratio. Artwork by Clayton Henry on the cover. $40 opening bid. Ninja Funk, Volume 1, number 20. I'm sorry, number 2D. Number 2D. It's signed by recording artist Sarah Serena and Ninja Funk writer and co-creator JPG. It's got a certificate of authenticity on the back. Great David Nakayama cover. Opening bid on this is $15. about this more classic? Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, the fourth and final issue of the series. Batman versus Superman. This is the inspiration for the movie Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. First printing, prestige format, square bound. Frank Miller's story and art. Currently worth $40 in the condition it's in, which is a 9.4 to 9.6. We're starting this one at 25. You can't have a show without a Spawn. Spawn Volume 1, Number 5. $10 opening bid. Todd McFarlane at his desk. And there's a photo poster of the Spawn Mobile. Yes, there was an actual Spawn Mobile car. Daredevil versus the Hulk. How often do you see that? $22 opening bid. Frank Miller at his desk. Marvel Premiere, Volume 1, Number 48B. This is part 2 of the origin story of the second Ant-Man, second appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man, and the second appearance of the villain, Darren Cross. Look at this one. All you Power Rangers fans out there, this is Power Rangers Universe number 4, RIE. It is a 1 in 100 ratio retailers incentive and a Virgin variant cover to boot from Jeff DeCall. It's worth about $150 to $200 range. We're opening the bidding on this at 90. Captain Marvel, DN, Volume 1, Number 1D, with the fantastic Peach Momoko cover. Starting this one at 12. Oh, it's almost exhausting. Oh, I almost forgot about this one. This one is very cool. This is from Dell Publishing. It's one of the few Silver Age books we have on today's show. Combat, Volume 1, Number 4. What's awesome about this is that it tells the military history story of true to life of John Fitzgerald Kennedy while he was a PT boat skipper, long before his days as president of the United States. What a collectible this is. Art by Sam Glanzman. $8 opening bid. This is a steal. Did I leave anything out? That's a good question. I'm going over it. Cover that, cover that. Ooh, this one. Batman the Shadow, number 1. Cover and art by Riley Rossimo. Published by DC Comics in association with Dynamite Publishing. $12 opening bid. I think, last but not least, we're going to have a special package. A special package that we're going to auction off of Black Panther material, which will include not one, but two Black Panther CGC slabs. The value is going to be roughly about $300. You don't know yet what I'm going to start the auction at. This is going to be very cool. So that's what we have on today's show. What would you guys like to see first? Call it out. What would you like to see first? What do you want to bid on first? Or shall I pick something? All right. I shall pick something. Let's see where we go. I would like to see the black and white Batman Storm slab. Why, yes, indeed. This will be on hold for just a few moments while we check out that Batman Spawn slab, which will be this one. Let me grab that. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Here we go. This, my friends, is Batman Spawn number one. Batman Spawn. One second. This is Batman Spawn number 1L. Typing this up in the feed. Number 1L. CGC certified and graded 9.8 mint condition. We're going to start the bidding. Art by Greg Capullo. Gorgeous Greg Capullo cover. Written by Todd McFarlane. I'm sorry, this cover, my mistake. This cover is Jason Fabach. Greg Capullo did the interiors. Opening bid is $40. Who would like to put the bid in on this? Robert Kennedy says 40. This is a 1 in 25 variant. 1 in 25 variant cover. Yes, I can. All right. Would anybody else like to put in a bid? You would be challenging Robert Kennedy's bid. And please put in your request as to which issue you want to see go up next. Batman Spawn, $40 opening bid. This is a $60 to $75 value right now. We're opening the bidding at 40. Is anybody interested in seeing this issue climb? Shall we make it happen? Timer. Okay, I'm going to put a 3-minute timer on it. Starting now. 3 minutes. Anybody want to say what else they'd like to see from what I've shown you? What do you want to see next? Two minutes and 10 seconds remaining. When the countdown runs out, then I'm going to go going once, going twice, and I'm going to smack my trusty gavel and make the sale happen. Whether it's $40 or whether it is more. If you wish to knock Robert Kennedy off of his current throne and claim this book for yourself, now is your chance. Otherwise, this book is going home with him. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. Who will challenge Robert Kennedy? Robert Kennedy is proposed to fight for his slabs. Slabs he's interested in. Isn't that right, Robert? 1 minute, 10 seconds. One minute remaining. Anyone? Anyone? Batman and Spawn. Great Jason Scott cover. Great Christopher Pulo inside. Written by Todd McFarlane. Yes, he does like his slab. 25 seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining. Amber, how you doing? Long time no see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, time's up. All right, going once on a $40 bid. $40 going once. $40 going to Robert Kennedy going twice. Here we go. We're gonna make this happen. And sold. Yes, indeed. Robert Kennedy takes this. And during our theme song, too. You can't beat that. And that was a steal at $40. Here's my market. It's all right. We're going to slap that posting on it. All right. You're done good, Robert. That's awesome. Robert, would you care to call out anything else you're interested in? Or shall I pull something else out at random? But you're still with me. Demon Day slab. Yes. Demon Day slab it is. It's the logo. Yes, I know. And I'm very glad. Oh, isn't that one gorgeous? It is a 9.8 CGC near mint condition. Demon Days X-Men #1. Art, interior art, and cover by each promoter. She's turned into a really hot commodity in comics. This is from May of 2021. Let me put it in the feed. Getting a lot of lagging on your phone. Sorry about that. Getting a lot of echoing on mine, on my laptop. Just fix that. All right. Type this in. Human Days X-Men #1. It's not a variant. It's the first original one. CGC 9.8 near mint. Original bid on this, the opening bid is also $40. All right, let's go. The bidding is open. $40. $40 opener. Robert also says 40. Anyone out to challenge him? Right now it looks like Robert's the only one in. I want to give someone else a chance who might be a little timid. I'm starting the countdown clock again. What happened to my countdown clock? There it is. 3 minutes opening bid. That's a 3 minute timer on the clock. With an opening bid of $40. And we start the clock. Two minutes and 30 seconds. So, Robert, are we keeping the same arrangement as before, or are we updating it? 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining. Yes, that is fine. Do I have, uh, let me ask you this. Do you want to start the first payment at the end of the week, or can we start it tonight? 48 seconds. No, I'm sorry, 28 seconds. Almost time. All right. We're going to close this out. If there's nobody else that's going to bid, Demon Days, X-Men, #1 by Peach Momoko, 9.8, certified CGC. Yes, we can do that. That is Perfectly fine. Going once. Demon Days X-Men 1 CGC slab 9.8. Going twice. And sold. That's off. Congratulations. Go out. Robert Kennedy, old friend of Lightning Rod Collectibles. Robert, start thinking about what else you want me to pull up. Right there. Oh, no. It's incomplete. Apologies. Now it's good. Oh, I'm loving it. Hey, Robert, let me know what else you want me to pull up next. Was one other book, the signed one with the girl wearing a mask. Oh, Ninja Funk. Ninja Funk. We're gonna get Ninja Funky. Yes, everything's cool about this one. Ninja Funk. Oh man, this is Ninja Funk Volume One, Number 2D. Ninja Funk Volume One, Number 2D. This is the David Nakayama variant cover, and it is signed by recording artist Sarah Serena. That's this one right here. Sarah Serena. And JPG. JPG is the co-creator and author of the book, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity issued by Street Level Hero. Also saw published by Whatnot Publishing. You can see it. Yeah. Whatnot publishes their own comics. This is a grade range of 9.8 mint to 9.9 mint condition. This book is valued at $28. We're going to do the opening bid at $15. Opening bid on this one is $15. All right, we're going to start this at $3. Not $3. Sorry, 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock, and go. And Robert Kennedy has already started his bid at $15. Anything else after this that you want to try your hand at? One minute, 25 seconds. Robert, still with me? 45 seconds. Yes. Is that yes? The answer to the question, is there anything else that you want to place a bid on? Or shall I go over them again? All right. Ninja Funk. Volume 1, number 2D. Two signatures and a certificate of authenticity. $15 going once. $15 from Robert Kennedy going twice. And sold. All right. Got a cool book. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Robert. You good for the night? All right. All right, my friends. I may stay here for a wee bit longer, or I may switch over to Whatnot just to see what I can pick up there, which is actually sounding pretty good. All right, so Robert, I will invoice you for a grand total of $95, which will be split into our usual installment plan to begin on Friday. And I look forward to continued business with such a great lightning rod customer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Robert. And it looks like I probably will do a deep dive into Whatnot tonight with my remaining inventory for tonight's show and see what I can scrounge up. Thank you. It's nice being back on Facebook. I promise I won't be away that long again. Well, my friends, you have been watching Lightning Rod Collectibles Live, episode number 509. Episode number 509. I remain your host, Michael D. Lepine. It's a pleasure to serve you. The comic book reading public, please keep reading and buying those books. You will see me again on Facebook very, very soon. Have a good night, everybody. Stay tuned. I'm going to pop up on Whatnot any minute now with great comics and collectibles from the diamond, modern, copper, bronze, silver, and even the golden age of comics. Thanks for stopping in on Facebook. Be sure to check us out on YouTube channel, the Lightning Rod Collectibles channel, and watch some of our past episodes. We're back, baby. We're back. I'll see you soon.